So 43 points separate first to fifth in the championship coming into this race. So there are only two drivers in Euro Trophy history that have defended their titles. One is Mike van Vugt, the other is Mathilde Olsson. So could we see Kai Rillets successfully defend his title, or could someone upset the apple cart? Well, that journey to find out the answer to that pretty pertinent question starts right now. 11 minutes on the clock. Jeff Hall and Mulders on the front row. Into the tram lines we go. Revs rise, and we are lights out, and they are off and racing. So at the moment, Ethan Jeff Hall gets the initial advantage as that's off track there for Bruno Mulders, and that drops him down the order. Mathis Turlo up into second, and Kai Rillets up into third place as they hurtle their way through, as it's a scrabble for traction. In the middle of all of that, you've got the likes of the 210. Austin Lee's gone grass tracking, and he's lost out time. Started 13th, that's going to drop him towards the tail end of the field. He scored his first points in the first final earlier on today, taking 13th place, which puts him on 3 points. His first full season as a junior, but Ethan Jeff Hall leads the way. Mathis Turlo and Kai Rillets round out the top 3 positions. Strava, I would imagine, in 4th place as they come up. Oh, that's Faren Mega, Mikkel Pedersen, Rafael Renhofer, Nick Gerhard's up to what will be 8th place. Well, 7th place. Kasper Schomann's up to 8th. Austin Lee drops to 15th, but now the lead has changed. And it is in the hands of the Netherlands' Mathis Turlo. Thomas Strava has dropped right to the back of the field. Max Verstappen's already making initial incremental increases in position. Oh! Now, who was that? That was either Mikkel or Magnus Pedersen. I think that's Mikkel Pedersen that went wide. He exited stage left. So, Mikkel Pedersen's run this weekend has come to a bit of an abrupt end as Faren Mega gets ahead of Kai Rillets, and then Ethan Jeff Hall does the old switchback on Mathis Turlo, and that is going to change everything. And now it's second and third for JJ Racing. Now the thing is, that is actually Thomas Strauver in the 299 behind Mathis Turlo, and that is a genuine battle for position. There might be a transponder issue for Strauver there, and that has now changed. I was correct. And it was Mikkel Pedersen. Mikkel Pedersen lost a few places, dropped to 8th place after that off-track excursion. So now Ethan Jeff Hall leads them onto the completion of lap 3. We start lap 4. Faren Mega and Kai Rillets line astern, second and third. And there's been more dramas. Well, I think the thing is that Thomas Strauven's transponder has a significant issue here, but at the moment he's still on track. He's battling away for 4th position with Mathis Turlo, and Turlo, if he has an unforced error through the pressure that's building up, it can happen that Strauver will get past, and Strauver, when he's put into clean air, can be rather rapid, but so can Mathis Turlo. They've got the ringside seat with the 3 in front. Nick Gerhards looks to be up behind them. 7th place for the Dutch driver with Rafael Renhofer in 8th. So 7.5 minutes to go. And Faren Mega now going for the lead on Ethan Jeff Hall. And gets through, I would imagine, heading into the hairpin. That has happened. So that's affected a change. Bruno Mulders down in 8th position. That was going to net him effectively 8 points. As Rillets now gets past Jeff Hall, and that is going to help his championship lead be extended further. And now Rillets goes for the lead, gets it. Mega sort of gives them a little bit of room. Ethan Jeff Hall went straight through past Faren Mega, And Kai Hillertz managed to get his opportunity. Now Hillertz can really put himself up the front of the order, and if he gets 25 points, that is going to put him in the best part of that's going to put him on a lot of points in front of the rest of the opposition. But Ethan Jeff Hall wants to fight back, and fight back he does. Vic Stevens, and the lead has changed once again. Everyone's going for it, no one's giving quarter. Oh, there's a bit of a mistake there from Kai Riller. It's uncharacteristic of the young Belgian. And now he's losing a handful of places. And he was in prime position to extend his championship lead, but now that has changed. And that could be a considerable one, because Rilletz had to give racing room for everyone else, stumbled over the curbs, and then all of a sudden the floodgates open, and now he finds himself a far way down, and he's actually ahead of Mikkel and Magnus Pedersen. Rilletz finds himself in 8th place as Mulder's up the inside of Gerhards to take what is P6. Ethan Jeff Hall looking to do the double here, as that's Matthias Turlo up the inside of the 233. Rafael Renhofer, that is for position. That will be for 4th place. Things are closing up rather quickly. We've got 5 minutes of this race to go. 6 minutes are completed. We've got an additional lap into this one. There is a 5-second penalty going to Danny Shields, who was designated by Race Control. But Rilletz looking to get his way past Nick Gerhards, and that will be for 7th on the road. So the fight back from Rilletz starts now. He was battling in the top 3. He was close, and then some towards the lead of the race. And he's basically saying to Nick Gerhards, come on, just work with me. But then you see 2 hard-charging Danes as, it's getting a bit awry for Fahin Mega. He's lost an absolute schlackload of places. Renhofer's got past him. Mulders has got past him. Oh, the Pedersens have already tripped all over each other. Oh, my goodness. And Mikkel Pedersen, it looks like Mikkel Pedersen's front bumper is a bit askew there. Massive black mark on the front of it. Unfortunately, Magnus Pedersen had a massive drama as a result of that. Just looking back at it, they all started tripping all over each other, and it was when Nick Gerhards had to try and close the line up between himself and Mikkel Pedersen. Magnus got the short end of the stick, unfortunately. So the reason why, if anyone's wondering, if you are watching the live timing, that Thomas Strauver's transponder has a low battery. Fahin Mega closing in on him. So the changes within this race have been rather dynamic, to say the very least. Looks like Richard Thomas and Kasper Schormans have come into strife a little bit. Another 3 or so minutes plus an additional lap as Fahin Mega closing in on Thomas Strauver. And gets past. There was a bit of a mistake there. That was Rafael Renhofer. What's gone wrong for him? Oh my goodness, this race has more twists and turns than the never-ending story. And that's an open book. Kasper Schormans looks to have parked the kart, the 11-year-old from the Netherlands. Unfortunately, it looks like his race and his weekend has taken an early turn for the worst. Austin Lee trying to close in for another 2nd points finish after a dismal day yesterday. He is effectively 1.3 seconds off of the 2:47 of Magnus Pedersen. Oh, little bit of a mistake there from Janis Diak. That allowed Nick Gerhards to get up the inside of him. But also, I think that was another kart just in front, possibly Matthias Turlo. No, that was Alberto Kiko Fracassi in the 2:72 from Italy. Ethan Jeff Hall is fast getting away from Mathis Turlo. Bruno Mulders's championship hopes are given an extra lifeline, because at the moment Kai Rilets is down in what is 10th position. So Rilets has got time fast running out. Wackersdorf might be a different proposition altogether, but now the title is being blown wide open. One of the drivers doing it is this driver here, Ethan Jeff Hall. If he wins this race, this puts him on 80 points. I'm looking at this as well. Bruno Mulders will get to 88 points. So this has turned it upside down, spun it around, and thrown it in every single direction possible. Upwards, downwards, left, right, centre, forwards and backwards. You name it, they've probably thrown it that way. And now Bruno Mulders senses an opportunity. He could get another, if he gets another few points, that's going to close things up significantly, because at the moment, Kai Rilets with 9 points, well, 9th place, will go on to 104. Bruno Mulders, if he gets second, that's going to be 92. Ethan Jeff Hall will go on to 80. Thomas Strauver, wherever he is at the moment, there he is. He's in currently what is going to be P4. That will be 13 points for him. That will give him 69. Mathis Turlo currently in second. There's the move for second place. Bruno Mulders up the inside, so Mathis Turlo will go on to 70 points if things finish as they do right now. But Kai Rilets' lead in the championship over the course of this race weekend has been very much decimated. And now he knows what he needs to do. As Alfari Mega getting a bit feisty. Oh, there's a touch from Rafael Renhofer. That means that nowhere to go for Thomas Strauver. That drops him points as a direct result. But the timer has run out. Ethan Jeff Hall, the next time he crosses the stripe, will go onto the last lap of the race and also the last lap of the weekend. So he gets the final lap board. Mulders is close and then some. He's getting closer. Where is Rilets? He's 7th in the minute. So that will give Rilets 9 points, putting him on 106. But Ethan Jeff Hall has done everything right, exactly where it needed to count. This is going to put him 3rd in the championship standings going into the season finale at Wackersdorf. The youngster races in Minimax over in the United Kingdom, but he's had a baptism of fire in juniors. But he has made his skills shine above all else, despite his small stature. It's a double victory. Ethan Jeff Hall, well and truly in the championship fight, and he celebrates with both hands across the stripe. Second, it is going to be Mathis Turlo. Bruno Mulders, oh, his championship hopes have taken a slight dent for 2 reasons. Kai Rilets takes 10 points, putting him on 107. Bruno Mulders ended up 5th, and that puts him on 83. But Ethan Jeff Hall, double victory here in Muelsen, and he has every right to celebrate. I'm sure that Strawberry Racing will be absolutely jubilant as the youngster from the United Kingdom wins by 5.83 seconds. Mathis Turlo takes second, putting him on 74 points. Rafael Renhofer in third. Fahin Mega takes 4th place, which gives him 47 points in total, ahead of Thomas Strauver in 6th place, which gives him 10 points. That puts him on 66 points going into the final round. Kai Rilets managed to get 7th in the end, actually, after the transponder issue has been resolved. So Kai Rilets actually get 9 points. So that will be on effectively 106. Then looking down at the bottom part of the field, Nick Gerhard's 8th, Alberto Kiko Fracassi 9th, Janis Stiak 10th, Max Knappen 11th, Magnus Pedersen, Mikkel Pedersen coming together, and unfortunately 12th and 13th respectively. Daniel Sugar, Vic Stevens, Austin Lee, less than a second away from getting back into the points again, having had a bit of a difficult start to the race. Danny Shields in 17th. Yarin Schultz, Chloe Chong, Guy Olberg, Richard Thomas, all completing the distance. But Casper Schumann's unfortunately retiring on lap number 8.